Awake again? Yeah, you've been going in and out of consciousness for the last day. This is the first time you've been able to speak since the sickness took over. Yes, pet, the wolf sickness. With the mark I gave you, the injury, you were infected. While the wound itself is healing, your illness will persist. I think the terminology is wrong though. Those book readers in the castle claim our gift to be a disease, and yet they get sick and die from such minor things. A scratch from gardening, you drink or eat something not cooked just right. A bite from a rabid animal. You humans are so weak. Pathetic. We shrug off disease and injury as if they were nothing. Because they are. In the short time I've owned you, I've come to... I won't say like. I've come to withstand you. And your mannerisms. Perhaps once we are done with all this training, and you succumb to the wolf trying to take over, then I may consider you more than just a pet. But you have to make it through your sickness first, and you've been able to take what I can give you, so you may have a chance. We are going to be taking a trip outside my cabin. Not too far. Just to my meat shack for now. We'll be preparing dinner. That shouldn't be too hard for such a skilled hunter as yourself. After all, you managed to take down a deer in one shot. That certainly wasn't dumb luck. Right? I hope you know how to butcher the beast you shot. If you damage the pelt, make bad cuts, well, that'd be tragic. And I suppose I'd have to punish you. Enough laying down, pet. If you're capable of holding conversation, you're capable of holding a knife. I won't let your leg get worse, or open any possibility of it getting worse. So I'll be carrying you there. Oh, you noticed the snow? The cold? Yes, winter's kicked in. You've been spoiled, pet. The sickness has kept you warm. And, well, you'll never have to worry about keeping a fire going ever again. Our bodies keep us going. It's just another sign that we really are stronger than humans. Now then, I normally don't use tools like this to get the job done, but you don't have the claws to butcher it with. These knives aren't even comparable. You see what humans need? fashioning tools in such a sad attempt to match what we have naturally. The only reason we'll be keeping this corpse in good condition is because it will be a gift for a special group of friends. I planned on hunting down a similar creature the day I found you. I was blessed to find something as foolish as you. So, dear hunter, pet, make your first incision, and don't think of trying to hurt me. You tried last time. It felt great, by the way. Nothing more refreshing than an arrow in the shoulder and a knife through the eye. A nice way to wake up in the morning. Get the blood flowing, so to say. But if you try something now, when I'm so close, so vulnerable, why, I might just get hurt. Here, allow me. Start here. Not too deep. We don't want to damage the meat. Just cut the skin, then follow the line. Center of the stomach. All the way to its... Oh. Yeah. You know where to stop. I have to go prepare some other things for my friends. I trust you can skin the beast by the time I return. Let's say 30 minutes. Well now, taking a bit of an initiative and gutting it. Stop. Huh. Not bad, pet. No unnecessary cuts or tears in the pelt. But... oh, what have you done to the meat? Tell me, pet, have you ever skinned an animal before? Good. I can tell from this pelt and the time it took. But have you butchered an animal before? I wouldn't lie, pet. I can smell when you lie. You're a bad liar, pet. No, it's okay. You can pass me the knife. I said you can pass me the knife. Finally. So, my sweet, simple pet, what makes you think you can lie to me? Do you think me a liar? Such a sweet nectar. I sense the change. Sweet innocence slowly shifting to a tougher, bitter taste. So, you've skinned but never butchered. I don't know why you'd lie to me, pet. Do you think I'd punish you for not knowing something? Oh, pet, you mistake me. I would have taught you how to cleanly butcher this beast. But look what you've done. These cuts. Not for someone of nobility to eat. But it is not a waste, thankfully. These were not going to anyone who would care, if they were meant as a gift. Well, perhaps I'd have served them you instead. Oh no, not as food. But never mind that. Take the knife. Careful. Wouldn't want you to cut yourself. Get a good grip. Let me guide your hand. It's okay. You can hold the blade tighter. The blade isn't going to hurt you. But I will. Grab the blade tighter. Good. We want to turn the belly of this beast into a feed for a family. We'll be taking it to them after it's all wrapped and bagged. Let's start here, above its front leg. Cut deep. You want to separate the meat from itself. Do you feel this part? Hard. Not very easy to move around. Let's break it off, shall we? Put pressure on it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Ah, there we go. I love that sound. The bone, cartilage, and sinew all cracking and shattering. It's a beautiful sound only found in nature. Now let's remove the other 3 legs. We have meat to hang and a delivery to make. But I want you to remember how to do this. It will be important one day. Well, I want to see you try the next one by yourself. This is our cut. The beast belonged to the forest, so most of it will return to the forest. The meat will stay good for a long time. Winter is harsh and unforgiving here, but it keeps food fresh, water cold, and kills hidden. I need to ask you something. Do you want to be a werewolf? Because you can't just turn. You don't just get werewolf blood and decide when you live as one for an evening. You have to live like a wolf. Act like a wolf. Eat like a wolf. If you want to be as strong, as fast, as keen as me, you need to become one. This is just a start. Eating raw meat will be normal for you. You can't get sick from it, and you will get addicted to the taste of blood. The story that a beast's blood can tell you. Now, let's say you don't want to be like me. Don't want to become a creature that hunts under the moon. Well, I may as well put you down now. When you fight your own body, you start decaying, falling apart at the seams. First, your mind goes. You become more of a rabid dog than you would if you were a wolf. Then, your body goes, losing weight, becoming weak. Slowly you become a groaning corpse, hardly able to move. Eventually, starving to death. It isn't a good death. Not clean, not respectable. It is painful. Every step of the way. You can avoid this. All you have to do is accept what is happening, and you will be strong. And, well, anyone who is infected becomes just slightly stronger than the one that infected them. If you hate me, want to kill me, torture me, well, you know what to do. Good, pet. I'm glad you've learned to trust me so much. Or are you just willing to take the chance to try and get your revenge? I don't care either way. I just want you to break. To be a submissive, loyal toy. A pet to play with. A new pup to raise. Your body will recognize the raw meat. It will help heal your wound. And fast. You should be well enough to walk now. Or limp. You'll be coming with me either way. I would like to introduce you to my friends. They are family to me. I want you to treat them as if they were an extension of myself. Get up. Let's go. They aren't too far from my home. I made sure to relocate them when I found them. They're just in the cave ahead. Safest cover I could find. You look worried, pet. Are you scared I have something planned for you? Or a devious trap set up? So self-centered. Stop thinking about yourself for a moment. We are helping those that are in need. Here, take the bag. Wait here. I'll bring them out. I know they'll be scared. Hiya, pups. I hope you've been behaving while I've been out. Yes, they're wolf pups. Not werewolf, if that wasn't clear. Bring the bag over. Okay, pups. I have someone here with me. They're my Well, that's not too important. But they are in charge of feeding you from now on. So, trace their smell. Remember it well. You'll get to know them closely. After all, they'll be hunting with us eventually. Once you're all grown, we can go fulfill the promise I made you all. I can imagine you are all too keen for that day. Oh, and we have another gift. One our friend here worked for. A new mat for you lot to lay on. This pelt is freshly cut and cleaned. Perfect comfort for your little bottoms. Now, best be feeding time. Open the bag. Pass me 5 of the cuts we made. Yeah, I know there's 6 of them. No, I'm not starving this little guy. He's sick, so he needs some extra care. I lost one of the pups before. I won't lose any more. Here you go, pups. Eat up and grow well. I'll be back soon. And remember, don't go out in this weather. Stay safe. Yes, I do care about them. The unfortunate part of having wolf blood is sharing a bond with wolves. It is profoundly deep. We share pain, happiness, and sadness. I felt it one day. A strong pain. Nothing I'd ever felt before. First, a physical pain. It passed shortly. Then, I was hit by an overwhelming emotional pain. Sadness, anger, confusion, fear, amplified by so many of the little ones. I followed it, eventually coming across 7 pups and a butchered mother. Some cruel hunter had come and killed her, slaughtered in front of her children, then skinned and butchered. At first, I thought you may be the same hunter, but today proved I was wrong. The promise I made them, to find and kill the scum that murdered their mother. If it was you, well, you would not have left this cave, and we wouldn't have brought any meat. You'd have been enough. I want you to understand something though. No matter what happens between us, these pups are the priority. The king doesn't even take priority over them. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a leash to play with. You're welcome to visit these pups whenever you like. But be warned, if you so much as put them in harm's way, I will bring down magnitudes more suffering than they go through. I also know where you will be, or where you are. With the mark I gave you, you gained immunity to disease and illness, but I also gained something. It acts like a scent. I can track it. I can find you anywhere at any time. Running isn't an option. Hiding is impossible. The only way out of this is death or submission. For either of us. Let's go back home. I'm getting tired, and the full moon is coming. I'd like to rest some more before the transformation hits. You should try to catch as much rest as possible. We need to work on your blood. Progress through acceptance and all. Let's get moving.